What is up, Brow Rangers? Hope you guys are doing amazing, phenomenal, fantastic, and all the words and adjectives that mean good things. Now, it has been a hot minute since I have given you guys a normal day in the life vlog, which is kind of the whole reason why I jumped back into YouTube after college while making this transition from a finance major and FSU cheerleader to pursuing my childhood dream in acting and modeling. So today I'm going to run you guys through exactly what one of my off days looks like while I'm up here in New York City, in New Jersey. So let's just hop into it. First and foremost, guys, on my days off, I look at my calendar. So I'm going to spin you guys around right quick, and I talk about it in my Instagram a bunch about getting a dry erase calendar. You guys see that I've got stuff written in there and scratched out. Right now I've got to fill in my day for today, which is Wednesday the 16th. Over here I have another dry erase board which I use to keep track of my monthly expenses. So even on my days off, guys, we still are running this like a business, because as a finance major, as somebody who's working in finance, you kind of have a daily routine that you've got to get done and get finished by a certain time, and that's it, and then you're free for the rest of the day. You can do whatever. For me, my free days like today when I'm not in the city mandatorily Mondays and Thursdays for my acting classes, I set myself up with productive things to do. So let's go ahead and fill in what we have to do today, Wednesday, and get into the day. I don't even know why I did that, because I'm about to show you guys this. Let's check out the calendar. So a lot of you guys ask me what I do on a day-to-day basis. This is what I do. So yesterday was Tuesday, right? I got my workout done and I shared it on a Facebook group, which again I can't tell you all about, but I'll be able to tell you guys about very soon. It was the job that I did in October, so stay tuned. Mic self-tape I did not get done yesterday, so that would not get scratched out. I did work on my reel though, and then instead of going to Coach Cheer, which I did not do, I went to a networking event, which I did. And then up here you guys can see where I've got something to keep myself responsible with my carb backloading days and intermittent fasting days. This is important for you guys if you are working on something fitness related. If you're working on something, you know, like a 2019 resolution, which I've mentioned I'm not a fan of. I'd rather have a lifestyle change than a New Year's resolution. So back to this. If you guys are doing something diet change wise and are trying to keep track every day, I'm doing my intermittent fasting, so not eating until 3:30, 4, being done eating by midnight or 1, and carb backloading, which means I'm not eating my carbs from grains, sugars, or fruits until about the last hour before I go to bed. So yesterday was a success, so we cross it out with a double cross. Now today is Wednesday the 16th. What I have to do today, we did a self-tape. The one that we had to make up from yesterday, we did that this morning. So we actually go ahead and scratch that one out. Just gotta edit and send it over. And I'm gonna show you guys how I edit it too. And then gym, week 2, day 3, which is again part of the program that I shot in October, that I will be able to tell you guys about hopefully very soon. Then I'm gonna go help my buddy Remington on a video shoot. And if I can get all 3 of these things done today, including dropping my car off this morning, which I already did, then I'll consider it a productive day. Now once my calendar is done and all written out, I start with the highest priority things. So the highest priority thing today for me is editing this self-tape that I just shot. Here's a little glimpse at it.
I haven't seen you since
I dropped out of school.
Well, when you put it like that.
Anyways, I like the place. You know, no boarded up windows. You've even got some fancy cups and shit. Yeah. And proud of it too. Come on, there was nothing like living life on the edge. Engaged! She's engaged! Come on! She's only marrying this guy for the money, man!
How do you know?
Because she told me everything! And now that it's shot, I gotta edit it on my laptop and send it over to him. For those of you that want to know how to get into acting and into modeling, this is one of those things that you kind of need to do. A, you need to be able to edit to be able to create your own content, and B, you need to be able to edit to be able to send over professional self-taped auditions to directors and producers who want to be able to see what you can do with the script that they've given you. But now I gotta hop into the editing. I use Adobe Premiere Pro. It's what I use for all my YouTube videos as well as my self-tapes. Let's knock this thing out and move on to the next step of the day. Today's fast forward editing process brought to you by the brand new Bangster Berry by Bang Energy. 3, 2, 1. Let's get after it. So in a fast forwarded nutshell, that is what I do for editing when it comes to self-tapes, when it comes to YouTube videos. And then here's a tip for you guys. I use WeTransfer.com. The free version lets you send up to 2 gigabytes without losing any of that high quality content that you just created. I use it for sending photography pictures. I use it for sharing YouTube videos or YouTube clips if I want to. And I use it for self-tapes because you don't want to lose any of that HD quality when sending to a director. Now that that's done, I got to get ready to go to the gym because at 4 o'clock I got to be in the city to help my boy Remington. So I got to get this 30-minute workout done. I'll show you guys a little bit of that. But now, let's get ready for the gym. I guess that's a little taste of what's to come in February and of some of my calisthenic workouts. Alright guys, so another important thing, now that I'm back from the gym, to mention that when you guys are doing acting and modeling or pursuing that, one of the biggest things you have to do, aside from setting your calendar up every single day on your free days to be productive and build your own career by your own productivity on your own time, another thing to do is do student films. Help other people when they're making productions. Network, network, network. So one of my good friends, Remington J, he's a photographer and a videographer. We are shooting this little series that I'm helping him out with, and I'm about to go to the city to help him. You guys are coming along. This is just an example, guys. Do your student films to build your reels. Make your own content on YouTube or whatever it is. Make some comedy sketches. If you have a funny dream, write it down. Try to turn it into a script and create it yourself. This is a great way to build a reel, to build a following, to build some content that directors or producers or potential clients that you're going to work with can check out, to see your personality, to see your creativity and how you work on camera. So about to go do that, about to do some assisting with him when you go to New York City. This is one of the things that you can do to help build your stuff. This is on my own dime, this is on my own time, just like the gym. And this is how we kind of build a work day with one of your days off. Let's get dressed and go to the city. Now very quickly guys, my friend Brian on my live streams has consistently asked for a hair tutorial, how I deal with all this hair. So let me show you guys real quick what I use in the shower. Thank you to my friends from Bumble and Bumble. I use the Hairdresser's Invisible Oil Shampoo and Invisible Oil Conditioner. These are the two things I use in my hair in the shower. The next thing I do is take some of this Bumble and Bumble thickening spray. I've honestly only used this once. I highly suggest covering your eyes when doing that. I mixed it in just because I feel like it's necessary. And then I use this Bumble and Bumble Sumo Clay, which allows my hair to kind of be flexible. I start off with one really good finger scoop of it. Mix it up really good in my hands, and while my hair is wet from the shower and with the spray in it, I mix this stuff in. You can also use clay in your hair if you're a guy when your hair is dry, or if you're a girl with shorter hair. While your hair is dry, it already, as you can see, has some sort of moldability to it. What I like to do though is take my hairbrush. I brush it over super nice, but I don't leave it like this. Now I might leave it like this when I wear a beanie in the city like today because it's cold, but what I usually do if I'm going to style it is once I've done this, shake it out to, give it volume, and then I mold it again with my hands. So I can either go with something like this or add a little bit more of the clay now that I've shaken it out a little bit and really mix it in. Now this is super nice because of the Bumble and Bumble shampoo and conditioner. Makes my hair just super literally so soft right now. And then this is totally just a good messy style that I like to rock with when I'm in the city. And because it's that clay, I can wear a hat, take the hat off, and totally fix this as need be, not to worry about hat hair. Unlike when I use my hair gel, my hair glue, for my bartending and catering events, when my hair just has to stay in place for hours. So that's my hair tutorial. Let's go catch this train. So 2 more things I wanted to mention. One, make sure you guys have a laptop that you can take with you on the go to have a mobile workstation. Make sure you're able to edit, create content no matter where you are. You can always find a Wi-Fi link somewhere, you know, Starbucks, Dunkin' Donuts, whatever. Always be creating. Something that I'm working on in 2019 and releasing more vlogs is being able to edit on the go so that I can actually release them and not have to stress so much about, okay, I have something filmed and I gotta edit it to be able to release it. When am I gonna find time to edit? Find time when you're traveling. Number 2, make yourself some business cards. Keep them in your backpack, your purse, your wallet, whatever it is, because you never know when you get to go to a networking event or meet somebody in your city, LA, wherever you are, that you could be able to hand out a business card to, because you never want to get stuck with that one and just say, oh, let's swap emails or phone numbers. Have something professional made. I need to update these. I got like 250 for 15 to 20 bucks. So get some professional business cards made. 2 more things to be able to be successful in creating your own business or being a content creator on the go with a busy lifestyle. To New York City we go.
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Not too bad, man. How are you? Good to see you. We made it to Manhattan. Obviously, you guys saw that little salad I had earlier. One thing, another note to give you guys if you are trying to make it in this kind of industry or traveling or working in general. Be ready to spend money. Like I said, this is a day off. You got to spend money to make money, whether that's to come to the city to collab, whether you're going to a restaurant to get good quality food. You've got to have money on hand to be able to do that, and it is an investment. It's an investment. It's an investment to your future. So we got Remington in the background, who is the ultimate director, producer of this project. We got Peter in the bathroom, who's, I want to say, the creative guy behind it? Is he
producer and main character?
Perfect. So we're getting set up in here right now to get this shot, and I'll shoot a little behind the scenes, and we'll see what happens. Here's a little bit of the setup behind the scenes. Got Pete on his mark.
I like
Remington filming up. Light set up.
We're good.
Let's get it going.
Alright, you're good. You can go get ready.
Alright.
Powder.
Powder yourself up, kid.
Perfect. Yes. Okay, then start watching TV.
Guys, we are finally wrapped. That's what it takes. You're in here, you're grinding.
That's all for today, folks.
That's all for today, folks. I'm about to head back to Penn Station to head once again to New Jersey. See y'all in a sec. Thanks, dudes. Woo! Woo!
Peace.
Okay, Brow Rangers, we are back in New Jersey, safe and sound. The last few points I'm gonna make, guys, get yourself a ring light if you're trying to make content, whether it's YouTube, short films, self-tapes, auditions, castings. Those are so important to have a ring light. For example, I'm about to do one of my 2 nights a week of live streams that I do on my Instagram, because you've got to be reaching out to your audience. In order to make an audience or to gain an audience, you've got to be able to relate to your audience. So for Instagram, for example, I do 2 nights a week where I do live streams, catch up with people, answer questions, just talk to them, and be able to show my more human side. One of the main reasons I'm bringing the vlogs back. So today was my day. I was at that shoot today from 4 p.m. until 10:30. And again, that was on my own dime and my own times. There's a lot of sacrifices, guys, that go into this work, but I promise you it's going to work out. It is now 11:37, Brow Rangers. I love you so much. Thank you for being on this journey. Thank you for joining me in this newest vlog, a new day in the life since the last one I made had only been when I had been here for a couple weeks, and now this is about 2.5 years into living here and working. So have a wonderful rest of your week. If you have school, get your responsibilities done, get the best grades you possibly can. I cannot stress enough how much that can help you with choosing your future career or future college, whichever comes first. And if you have work, knock out your job, guys. Get your stuff done, hit the bullet points, hit your to-do list so you can enjoy the weekend coming up. Brow Rangers, love you guys, cannot say it enough. Talk to y'all next time. Deuces.